Hollywood star Johnny Depp facing serious allegations tonight. His wife Amber Heard gaining a temporary restraining order against Depp, saying his temper flared when he was intoxicated and that he was repeatedly abusive, both verbally and physically. Explosive allegations tonight. Actress Amber Heard accusing her husband, actor Johnny Depp, of domestic violence throughout their entire whirlwind romance and brief 15-month marriage. Photographs submitted to the court show Heard with a large bruise on her face, which she says occurred after Depp threw her cell phone at her in a rage, striking her cheek and eye. The alleged incident occurred Saturday night. According to court documents, Heard says he was inebriated and high and that he turned angry during a conversation about his late mother. After striking her with the cell phone, Heard says Depp picked up a magnum-sized bottle of wine, swung it around, smashing everything in its path. The eccentric star of Pirates of the Caribbean, produced by ABC's parent company, Disney,
Gentlemen, I wash my hands of this weirdness.
Has long been a Hollywood bad boy. Earlier this year, they both filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. Yesterday, Depp's rep issued a statement to People. Johnny will not respond to any of the salacious false stories, gossip, misinformation, and lies about his personal life. Hopefully, the dissolution of this short marriage will be resolved quickly.
Johnny and Amber had not been photographed for a little while now, but their divorce still came as a shock to most of Hollywood. Their 15-month marriage is something that's short even by Hollywood standards.
In court documents, Heard says he's often paranoid and his temper is exceptionally scary for me. It has proven many times to be physically dangerous and or life-threatening.
She also mentions in the court papers that there's substance abuse.
She says that there is substance abuse, alcohol and drug abuse. And she says that that was one of the reasons why this episode escalated so quickly, so aggressively, so forcefully.
Heard describes Depp pulling my hair, striking me, and violently grabbing my face. And she says there were several witnesses to Johnny's abuse Saturday night, including several of her friends and at least one of Johnny's own bodyguards.
How crucial is it that there's a witness to what she's alleging?
It is extremely crucial for any judge that is going to grant a restraining order that there is an eyewitness to the domestic violence. Here, you not only have photographs of the domestic violence, but you also have someone, a friend, an eyewitness telling this judge that she saw and experienced the same thing.
It's not just he said, she said.
No, it isn't.
The LAPD telling ABC News tonight that Heard called 911 on Saturday. Officers responded and after investigating determined that no crime occurred. According to a letter between the couple's attorneys, Saturday's alleged incident was the third in 6 months. Heard filed for a temporary restraining order. Today, an LA judge ordering Depp to stay away from her until a June court date. Amber Heard seen leaving court this morning with a bruise still on her face. But Depp's lawyers argue that Heard is alleging abuse in order to secure a quick payout. In a court filing, Johnny Depp's lawyer says Amber's restraining order appears to be in response to the negative media attention she received earlier this week after filing for divorce, and that Depp agrees to stay away from Amber, pointing out that the two are currently on different continents, and therefore there's no basis in law or in fact upon which to issue the orders Amber seeks at this time. Depp is reportedly worth an estimated $400 million, and he and Heard seemingly never signed a prenup. The two first met on the set of the movie The Rum Diary back in 2009.
You want a little bet?
By 2013, they were dating each other and going out publicly. Amber was seen with Johnny's kids. They were out having dinners together, going to concerts.
At the time, Depp was still involved with his longtime love of 14 years, the French actress and singer Vanessa Paradis. Together, they have 2 children.
Johnny had been in a long-term relationship with the mother of his children and had said that he didn't really see marriage as something that he wanted to enter into.
But he fell hard for the blonde beauty and married Amber Heard in 2015.
No tattoos. We'll talk about it later. I ain't getting no tattoos. Okay,
It was the 1987 TV hit 21 Jump Street that first catapulted Depp to stardom and turned him into a teen heartthrob. Following that, he made his mark playing unattractive, misunderstood, and quirky characters, from Edward Scissorhands to The Mad Hatter in Disney's Alice Through the Looking Glass, opening this week.
Well, if I'm not, I wish I was.
But perhaps Johnny Depp's most famous role is that of the drunken troublemaker, Captain Jack Sparrow, in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Why should I sail with any of you? 4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Depp is long known for making trouble off-screen, too. In 2003, he told ABC's Elizabeth Vargas that while he was making the movie What's Eating Gilbert Grape, he was in a rough spot.
Lots of drugs during that time?
Yeah, at that time, I mean, there were some drugs, here and there. There was anything I could stuff into my system to self-medicate or numb myself.
What were you numbing yourself to?
I felt really uncomfortable in my own skin, and I just took to poisoning myself, which is really stupid.
Did somebody say something to you, though?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, like,
friends
friends, yeah.
What'd they say to you?
Hey, you're
And he's had a slew of legal trouble, too. In 1994, Depp was arrested on charges of criminal mischief after allegedly trashing a room in a New York City hotel. Police suspect he was drunk and had been fighting with his girlfriend at the time, model Kate Moss.
Johnny Depp is eccentric even by Hollywood standards, and he's definitely not shied away from the Hollywood partying lifestyle. And sources close to Amber tell us that that was something that frustrated her.
The two recently made headlines for a dispute with Australian authorities after Heard smuggled the pair's dogs into the country without first meeting quarantine requirements. Heard pleaded guilty to falsifying customs documents to conceal the pets. As part of the case, Depp and Heard were forced to make this unconventional apology video.
Australia is a wonderful island with a treasure trove of unique plants, animals, and people.
It has to be protected.
Depp talked about the incident in his recent appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
You really seem sincere. Some are calling it your greatest performance ever.
I haven't seen many of them, but I wouldn't disagree.
Amber Heard is asking for Depp to take anger management courses and that she be given guardianship of both dogs. But both requests have been denied until the next hearing.
Oftentimes, in domestic abuse cases, the abuser will harm the family pet as a way to get back at the person that is being abused. So her request, while it seems to be a bit silly, is really not.
He's still a very sought-after actor in Hollywood, and it's unclear how these allegations are going to affect his career.
Depp and his lawyers have not yet responded to ABC's request for comment. The embattled couple will continue their dispute in court next month.